What's up, y'all?
Hey there, everybody.
We're
We've made
here.
some improvements to the stream.
Yeah, I was watching the Galactic Championships this weekend.
They
and I
had
was
some
just
they had some pretty good ideas.
their production was just great. I wanted to upgrade our
Yeah.
stream to be on their level.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to enhance your viewing experience. So here we have our new board layout. It's nice and tiny for you, so you can get really, really close to the screen and see all the details.
It's like you're in the room with us.
Yeah, you're right here with us.
Yeah.
So here we go. All right, we have the Kylo and the Mother Talzin decks from the championship, and we're gonna be playing them. We're gonna play some warm up games, and then we're gonna play a full match.
Yeah. I think it's worth talking about the Galactic Championship to start with too, right?
Yeah, let me end the joke real quick.
Yeah, a bit over.
Okay.
All right, back to normal. I think it's worth talking about the Galactic Championship. Just we were both impressed with the production value. Jokes aside about the small play space, the hand cam's nice, right?
It is nice. I personally would rather not know.
I think from like an announcer perspective, it helps out a lot.
You have a lot to talk about for sure.
Because you exactly.
Also, announcers were great. Commentary was amazing.
Right. I think the announcers got better as the weekend went on, right? Because I think they themselves found their footing, which I think is kind of the story of the game in a lot of ways, where the game seems to be in a particularly healthy place with the exception of force throw. But it's not like the LCG where like only one leader gets access to force throw, right? So
yeah, no, you should know what they have smuggled. Also, I like the mystery. Yeah, personally, knowing just ruins something.
I mean, I think
it's fine. I'm not saying it was a wrong decision or anything. Especially in the World Championships.
The finals match was incredible. It was really strong to watch that.
And also a huge kudos to the Bothan network for coming up with this Kylo red deck.
It's a really cool one.
That was under the radar. I think the representation of Kylo Tarkentown as far as overall Kylos was way under the amount. I think Kylo green was the most popular Kylo ECL.
That makes sense.
And I believe the whole team brought this list.
Yeah.
And converted very well.
Yeah.
And 2 of them in the top 8.
Yeah, so it's a sick list because you just gotta stay in the game.
It's a good meta call. It's really good against force throw because you don't want stuff in the discard pile anyway, and you're playing a lot of low cost stuff.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It was very resilient to force throw, and it's playing force throw itself. It's playing all the removal you want to play, the force lightning, the power of the dark side. It plays. Yeah, the force lightning was like super solid.
Right. I mean, force lightning is extremely powerful in the format now.
I think it's awesome how that card has like risen back to prominence. With just the
no big controversies. That's good to hear, Will Mill.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I have a man on the street report from one of my buddies who stopped by the store today and was out there. I think that it's worth talking about the complaints. We'll start with that. From what I understand, there were aspects of the con that were kind of a logistical nightmare, and it stems from the fact that like. It was so popular that lines were long for stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like from what I understand,
the side event
line to get tickets, the prize wall line. Yeah. Apparently, Sunday the prize wall line was like 3 hours at various points. He said, my buddy said that he had waited in line for an hour. They got there really early and they waited in line for only an hour. So. Day one was not organized. Yeah, so apparently, this is all hearsay, right? But apparently, they did what they were expecting to do in side events for the whole weekend. Apparently, that was like halfway through on Friday was where they hit what they were expecting to do the whole time, right? So
they organize it by having lines for specific pods.
So. Gen Con Lorcana level without all the people getting trampled. So. Then day 2, they organized it by having lines for specific pods. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense, right? A big question, I think, in the minds of a lot of people was how popular is this going to be?
How many people? And it exceeded expectations by a lot.
Yes, and so it was multiple factors of the number of people that they were expecting. Not quite to the factor of 10, but still... we're much more than people were expecting. So the general consensus at this point is that the game is healthy there's people playing it, so that seems like this is a good spot.
And I think this was diverse.
Top 8, yeah. So
the tournament itself was relatively diverse.
Yeah, with the exception of Force Throw. But I think the thing is that Force Throw is so powerful that it just is generic. Like, it's Sensei's Divining Top, it's Umezawa's Jet, it's
Fury. Does a lot of stuff
it's just, it's like, it's a card that's too widely applicable. And with this set where there's so many Force leaders and cheap Force units, it's just definitely an outlier compared to the other stuff.
It seems likely they'll do something about it now. They will definitely. I think it's the right call to let it exist for the Galactic Championships.
I think everybody's playtesting with it, and an event that large is really the only true test for it. So, CAD Turkentown. Okay, excellent. That sounds cool.
Yeah, I think honestly, the way the top 8 was, any of those lists could have ended up winning.
So we don't have, there's no like public, there's nothing like Moto for this game.
Right, yeah.
There's a lot of testing that is kind of like fractured, and the rumor is that this deck was like under wraps.
I mean, the Botha Network, they were internally testing this deck, and they were very high on it.
Yeah, and they were basically keeping it hidden from the public.
The thing is, one sideboard card kind of ruins its game. Is the
aggrieved
parliamentarian?
Yeah,
aggrieved parliamentarian, because it shuffles the opponent's discard pile back into their deck, and if Kylo had been loading up his discard pile with attachments all game, then you kind of remove that Kylo.
Yeah, you play that on like turn 6, and Kylo hits for like 7 or 8.
We did see that get played in the semifinals match.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, okay, Kylo's kind of like, out of steam now.
Yeah.
And ended up losing that game. I think they won the next game, if I remember correctly. But
I mean, the thing is,
that's the thing. If people knew this deck existed, you'd see more of those in sideboards. Now going forward,
I don't know that 3 is even the right call.
I think you play 2.
The problem is that Grief Parliamentarian isn't doing anything for you other than keeping you from dying from Kylo, right?
Exactly. You have to play it at the right time. It costs you resources.
It doesn't, like, it's not a particularly threatening body.
They can even, like, regional governor it eventually. Like, there's ways they can play around it. And so there's some counterplay that you can have with this Kylo deck, but the fact that they kept the deck under wraps means less people were going to be running that going into the tournament, which did benefit them.
Yeah. I mean, it is a sick deck. I got to say that. I think hats off to that team for bringing that brew, for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of really interesting lines. You're right, yeah. Woo piloted that Quinlan deck so well. Top 8 matches was some of the best play I've seen. Yeah, very much so. The Quinlan was doing some work.
I had it from the beginning in game 2, and then missed turn 1 and turn 2 plays.
Oh, man.
Oh, my. Turn 1 and turn 2 plays? What in the hee-haw?
That's really bad.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, that's like getting hit with the rock from space, dude. That's just the it might happen, but it just
we also got to see Han 4.
Yeah.
Top 8. That was cool. Yeah, Matt, dude played Han 4. He's one of my best friends. He's the best man. There you go. I love seeing that deck in the top 8.
Upstanding gentleman.
Very exciting. Sure. There was a lot of cool decks also just during the Swiss rounds. We got to see. There was a really awesome Vader Green.
It was cleared. I think there was probably some thumbs on the scales about what made it on the stream. Now, I don't.
I was noticing there was a lack of Han 2 blue.
I'm not saying I'm not like putting on a tinfoil hat over here to keep FFG out of it. And
I mean, you should be putting your most interesting matchup on stream in the top cuts.
Yeah. Now, they were all undefeated people.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So it wasn't like those decks didn't deserve to be there, right?
If we're streaming that and we can decide, I want to say, I want to see this trench deck.
Correct.
That's my call. Yeah. I want to. If I'm running the stream, I want to see the most interesting decks, not just meta crap.
There were a lot of decks, from what I hear, there were a lot of decks that were in that tier 2 echelon that may not have necessarily converted. The guy, my man on the street interview reported that he was bubbled twice. He was at 5-2, and you needed 18 points to get in. He lost his win and in twice with Yoda Red. And so he's right there. He's right there, right? So
the Faraday one, you could decline playing on stream, so maybe they didn't want to. That's a good point. Yeah. So like they could go on top table. I don't want to play on stream. It is a lot of pressure, especially if you've never played on stream before.
Yeah, not like us.
I love playing on stream.
Yeah, it's I will take playing on stream anytime. I've played against people, and it's funny noticing your opponent visibly nervous about playing on stream. Now, I will usually crack a joke with them saying, "Don't like." Even if things go wrong here, trust me, I've lost more games on stream than you have, right? You know, like it's just stuff like that. You know, it's just like don't worry about it. Don't worry about like just assume the comments are making fun of you. Don't worry about that, right? Like
I almost like disarm my opponent in the Keyforge finals. A couple of it was 2 years ago now. Yeah, on stream, Keyforge finals for a prize of $3,000. Yeah, I was just like bantering the whole time with my opponent, and he had no idea what was going on.
Yeah. He
was not expecting it to be like a fun game for $3,000.
Yep.
But that was
right. I was playing. I lost that finals match myself. Because I think we ended up like doing the opposite. We did the same thing but in different formats. But it was one of those like my opponent made a horrible misplay and like let me get back in the game. And it's one of those is like thanks for making it interesting because you would have locked the game out if you hadn't made that misplay type of thing. And so and it's just like she went on to win the game, but it's still one of those. You could don't worry. I've done way more boneheaded stuff on stream. No one, you have the initiative, and from what we understand, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
The Inish.
Yeah. 6. Okay. All right. I wonder if I have to assume that you're gonna smoke the first thing I play. All right. I think I have to. Okay. All right.
Migs. It's Kylo deck. I just like playing with it on Force Table a little bit. It's exactly what I wanted the Kylo deck to be.
All right. I'm gonna play Secretive Sage.
I'll Kylo discard this Holocron, draw, and do 2 damage to the shield.
I'm going to take the initiative.
I'll pass.
Right. So I think we have to trade into Migs before he gets crazy. Then we'll get the Force.
I'll discard Constructed Lightsaber and draw.
I will play Krennic.
Power of the Dark Side.
I will take the initiative.
Yes. I play a stream, but I have been on many recorded streams. It helps massively for your progression as you have people from an outside perspective commenting on your good message. If you go back and watch it later.
Yeah. It's so it does take a different perspective, right? When you're playing on stream, you have like people on the internet commenting on your play all the time. Justin and I, we don't talk about it on stream a lot, but we definitely talk about it in person where we're like, if I get another idiotic YouTube comment, I'm going to lose my mind.
Some are like really
but
you have to remember, like, everyone, the amount of people commenting, either negatively or positively, is like such a small fraction of the amount of people even watching.
Correct. Yes. And negative comments are made at like a far higher rate than positive comments, right?
Yeah.
That's something you have to keep in mind. That's especially true like Tulsin's
People
Assassin.
also criticize your bad play or what they perceive as your bad play without all the knowledge that you have.
Correct. Yeah, we don't have hand cams, right? Yeah. So like in theory, we've got perfect information about the finals, so we can go back and we can decide like what is the correct play, what is not the correct play, right?
Play a Secret Sage.
I will take the initiative.
Like Horus. Pass. YouTube comments are probably all bots now anyway. or like 50% at least.
You can Tarkin, if I do that, you can Tarkin Town me. All right, so what I'm worried about here is like you slapping a lightsaber on something. I think what I do here is Tyrannus.
You don't have the Force?
I do have the Force.
You do have the Force.
Yeah, okay. I attacked with the Secretive Sage. Tyrannus, attack, and then shield. I think we do this play.
I'm gonna Perilous.
Okay. All right. I will deploy Talzin. I guess actually I should minus there because I can smoke it on a deploy, and if you want to save it, you have to put something on it.
Give it Infiltrator skill.
Okay. I will. One card in hand.
Mm-hmm.
I will deploy Talzin. So interestingly, I could Force Lightning for one there to get rid of the Saboteur.
Yeah.
So that way this can't kill Tyrannus.
Yeah, it is. Like I don't know if it's better to kill. Like I can get to kill Tyrannus here. It's nice because I can get rid of the shield and get rid of him. But I can also just take out the assassin. I think let's. Yeah, let's just take out Tyrannus.
Okay. Okay. Then I will have Talzin attack the Sage. And give it -1/-1, and I'll only take 1 damage. I'll get the Force back.
Take it.
I will pass. So just an interesting matchup, I gotta say. Both decks heavy with interaction. I feel like I'm like way behind in the race as far as like getting damage.
Oh yeah, we haven't done.
Yeah, I haven't done any damage.
No one's done any damage.
Yeah.
I mean, this Talzin deck for like a World Championship deck feels very fair. It's just like doing a lot of good things.
Yeah, it's just like generically powerful in my opinion.
I'll play Anakin L -3.
Talzins. Seven. I will attack you for 3 and give Anakin -1/-1.
I'll discard Sith Holocron.
Holocron is like really good in that deck.
It's 3 damage.
Yeah.
Super good. 3 damage for 1. It's like also just good to drop on your donks, like the Secret of Sage or Karis.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm like 1 resource away from doing anything good here. I'll Force Lightning Anakin. I only have to pay 3 because he's got -1/-1 thanks to Talzin.
I'll take initiative.
I will pass.
I'm gonna Kylo Battle Fury and draw.
Attack you for 3.
Play Karis.
I'll Tyrannus, attack Karis, and then shield.
Play Long Pike. Yeah, dedicate discard cam for Kylo, yeah.
1 card in hand. What power are you?
I'll take initiative.
Pass. This is something like that.
I'll discard Battle Fury.
Attack you for 4.
Any more Long Pikes in here? Playing Kylo to get power would be pretty bad. I don't think I can risk that.
You don't have Snapshot, is that correct?
I don't have Snapshot. If I had Snapshot, it's like a little bit better. It's still not a kill, and I think I lose the game if you do it even with that. So I'll take initiative.
Attack you for 3. Play a Jedi in hiding.
You could also Force Lightning. You might not be able to kill him with Force Lightning, but you probably can.
Play a Talzin's Assassin.
Okay.
And then pass. This at least threatens something.
I have 12 left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you're probably not killing me in 2 attacks. I'll discard Constructed Lightsaber and draw.
I'll play Key Adamundi. There's like an argument.
Okay.
Yeah, two cards. There's an argument to attack 3 open.
Yeah.
There's an argument to attack there, but if since you don't have Snapshot, right? So without
you could draw power.
So I get to draw 2 cards. Which I think can do a lot here, right? If you deploy Kylo and strap him up.
Yeah, I gotta do it.
Okay.
I feel like I gotta do it at least. I could be wrong. All right, what's the best thing? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the constructeds are really good. Constructed. I don't have to spend all of it. Holocron. Let's do that. So that's 7.
Okay. And that does when deployed play. Yeah. So you play. So I draw 2.
I guess I might. Yeah, let's do Battle Fury as well.
Okay. Let's give them.
Let's make them big.
All right. What kind of What kind of, what would you say? What would you say his toughness currently is?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
15?
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, yes.
15, huh? Well, 15.
I wonder if they did consider one of the shadowed intentions in here.
Possibly. They probably got rid of it, right?
Maybe, yeah.
15. I have 15, and he has 1 holocron on him.
1 holocron.
So he can attack for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So
yes.
he can attack for 19, which does not kill me. All right. So I think we start trading dudes in. We will use the Jedi in hiding. We'll fight there. I will spend the Force and make you discard a card. So I'll do 3 damage to Kylo, and you'll
discard Force throw. All right, I'll attack you. I say it's 3 damage, right? I will not holocron him. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and I have to discard a card.
Okay. All right, so 17. 1 card in hand.
Yep.
He currently has 12 HP remaining.
Yes.
Let's force throw you. Let's see what the last card in your hand is.
It's Mahdi.
Okay, so 2 damage.
I guess that's the reason for me to discard snapshot, or discard him in that instead of snapshot. I'll take initiative.
We're gonna give Tyrannus the blaster. Tyrannus will attack him for 6.
Is 11?
Yeah, he had 5 plus 6, 11. He has 4 remaining. We'll have Talzine's assassin fight him. And then we will attack your base for 3.
That's probably the game. Yeah, we'll take it there.
Okay.
First 10 damage counter on stream. Oh, it actually might be.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, I don't think you're wrong. I don't think we've ever had an event. I mean, a unit have 10 health and have more than 10 health, and maybe cheer it back when
maybe
back when we were doing like
even then
when I was playing mono cheer it. I mean, you just stopped attacking him, right? Because he was so huge. So I think Talzine's got the tools. I think it kind of depends. I think it depends on where what's in the Kylo yard.
Yeah. Or you're gonna do sideboards. We'll play a match after we warm up.
Yeah, we wanted to play a couple of games to warm up with the decks, just because I think both of this Talzine deck's got a lot of tech in it, a lot of like nuanced tech. So getting some reps with it, and then we'll try playing a match with sideboards. You play a couple of game ones to know, like, just to scrim, just to know what's dead in the matchup. I actually think Force Throw is not good in this matchup. I think Force Throw is best if you can get the last card out of the person's hand at the right time, right?
And most of the time, like, the cards you're force throwing for me are
going to be small.
One.
Yeah, they're going to be small.
And also, I don't usually have units on the board early.
Yeah, we have their exact sideboards. Talzine, that is, since he's on that team that piloted it. Ah, okay.
I'm gonna try this hand. This hand's kind of wonky.
Yeah, I think this is not a mulligan.
I'll discard Heroic Resolve and draw.
I am gonna play Krennic.
I'll take initiative.
And we'll pass.
How do you feel the teaminess and emerging teams testing and having secret decks, secret brews? That's just normal.
I think it's fine.
That's
I think
normal
it's
card game
yeah.
stuff.
I think that's the way it's always going to happen on card games. You're incentivized to have. I mean, I think there's no official online client, so the game's not being played to death. And so I will play a Jedi in hiding. The game's not being played to death, so the game isn't like solved by like 900 online matches a minute being played, right?
Yeah.
Like Hearthstone or Legends of Runeterra circa 2019.
I'll take initiative.
So the same feel as when you're trying to hit Endless Legions with you. I think this deck is a little bit more consistent than that, but Krennic was a cool piece of tech. I like this Krennic if he can ever give you a discount.
I was building Mother Talzin Red for last week, and I had Krennic in my list.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think you will always end up on Krennic and Villain Blue if you have any amount of like win defeateds.
I'll take initiative.
I'm actually, I guess I'm not surprised, but I do think like Krennic being able to discount Ruthless Raider is big, right? And in a post force throw world where you're not punished for having high cost things in your hand, stuff like Ruthless Raider get better, right? And so Krennic being able to get that out a turn earlier, pretty powerful.
Power of the Dark Side.
Power of the Dark Side. They call him.
Will discard a card?
I have to use the
force.
force.
Okay.
I have to use the force. Play a Tyrannus.
I'll discard Holocron.
I will take the initiative.
Yes.
Aww. Right. Tyrannus to your dome for 4. And I will get the force finally. So I'm finally allowed to have a unit.
Cars.
I'm gonna power the dark side you, see how you like it.
Kylo. Holocron.
I will deploy Talzin. I actually wonder if Power of the Dark Side there was incorrect. I think maybe it was deploy Talzin, fight Talzin into Karis. That might have been the right play. But I think Power of the Dark Side's so powerful against this Kylo deck that you just want to sandbag it as long as you can, right? I think that might be the thing.
One force throw you.
How about I discard a force throw?
Okay.
I will attack you for 3.
I'll take initiative.
I'm gonna play a Night Sister Warrior. And then I will pass. Ooh. This is a spicy one. I guess we gotta get rid of that.
You know it's Annie time.
You have 2? You
I
got
do have
2.
2.
Yeah.
Because I got the Heroic Resolve earlier on. Which we were talking about Heroic Resolve the other day, remember that?
Yep, yeah.
Definitely Tyrannus. The question is,
Do you let me draw a card, or do you want that -3 there?
I think I'll -3 Talzin.
Sure. I'm gonna play Mr. Mundi. Solomon Mundi.
I'll discard Lightsaber.
I just take initiative here. Does 2 damage matter? 2 damage puts you to 9. Puts you 16 away from Dad. I have 5. Oh, you know what might have been the play? We had an arm to the teeth downstairs. Armed to the Teeth downstairs might have been the play, because that would have actually gotten through, instead of playing Ki-Adi-Mundi, Armed to the Teeth would have been 6 damage. And that would have gotten you to 13. And then I would have been threatening more damage on the following turn. That turn, this game's actually, there were some decision points here that I think without the extra reps would inform your decisions, right?
Yeah, keep in mind the people that were piloting these decks had about 500 reps each at least, probably.
Yeah. I mean, some of the interviews, people were talking about how they had like 1,000 games.
Yeah, I would not doubt it. You kind of have to be grinding like that.
Yeah, I do think there's probably diminishing returns playing a deck, like one tricking a deck.
You could
that many
overthink
times.
yourself.
Well, I think it's more of. I think playing other decks helps you more because you know how those decks function.
Yeah, or how they want what their goals are, how to attain their goals. You can it lets you stop them. You see the things they're doing in progress.
I'm gonna take initiative here. I think I'll forego 2 damage. All right. I think it's Ki-Adi-Mundi to your dome for 5. I think you're highly incentivized to do something about Ki-Adi-Mundi. And if you don't, then great.
Fight Ki-Adi-Mundi.
Okay. I will send Talzine to your face for 3, and I'll give Anakin -1/-1.
Well, Tarkentown, the Ki-Adi.
I will Darth Tyrannus and kill Anakin. He's so good.
Another one.
Yeah.
I'll do these 2.
Okay. So I will draw. I will power the dark side you.
I'll take initiative.
I'll pass. I don't think I resource anything.
Sage.
Attack. What's it? Attack you for 3.
Migs.
I will play the Acolyte of the Beyond.
I'll discard Holocron and draw. I'll do 2 damage to. Let's go with the Acolyte.
Yep. You have 4 open, and what's in the discard?
We got Holocron, Fallen Lightsaber, Sith Holocron, Uruk off.
No Lots snapshot. Of Holocrons, yeah. No snapshot. All right, I will play a Krennic.
Play a Long Pike.
I will take the initiative.
Pass.
I guess we do a little something like that.
Super Laser Blast is not in this deck.
Acolyte into your base for 2.
I think I got Kylo here. Because I think, is that deck playing a 1 of Hotshot Blaster?
I think it's 2 of.
It's 2 of? Okay, well, I definitely have to Kylo here then. Alright, Kylo out. Fallen Lightsaber. Let's go with all the holocrons. 1, 2, 3. And the Resolve.
Okay. What's our...
It actually might be a mistake to play the Resolve because like I could draw Anakin.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But I can also just dump it. Alright, so he is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12. I'm gonna Force Lightning his brains out.
Okay.
So 1. Yeah, sure. I'll dump the full 14 into him. I think Force Lightning might be one of the best cards in the game right now. My buddy who was playing Yoda Red was packing it in there so that you off aspect so that you could play so it helped Anakin. But the thing was he was talking about how his opponent would play a Crate Dragon against him and be like Force Lightning. I take 1, and
that's pretty good.
Oh.
I can't. I die.
Yeah.
I die. I love seeing Force Lightning winning, honestly.
Yeah, it was like poised to make a big comeback in the set anyway, right? So
where's my snapshot reflexes, bro?
Does it play 2?
Yeah. I'm wondering if it should have been like 3. I mean, I know that like the tightness of these of what you can run this deck is very
there's not
clean.
Like a ton of flexibility,
and you do see a lot of it because of the Kylo. Yeah. You're kind of cantripping every single
Force
turn.
Lightning's gone up ×5.
I got a hybrid foil one, just hanging out.
That's sick.
Just chilling. It's right here. One of my first hybrid foils I pulled. It's super cool. Blasting. Super blasting. 5 times though is pretty funny. 350 each is pretty good.
Yeah. You could probably make some money in the Star Wars secondary market.
Anakin's going up. Anakin's going to be a stable card for the next 2 years.
Yeah, in like 8 months, it'll be like, just going to have the 6 resources, and it'll be like, yeah, play your Anakin.
Like it's gonna be like 2 weeks before you say it. They're 15ish now.
Yeah, play your Anakin.
This deck is also very good at seeing Anakin every time on the 6.
Yeah.
You can just hold them.
I think that's why Philippe prioritized the Talzine's Assassins into an empty board because it doesn't die cleanly to like Anakin's.
There's a lot of stuff that's really awkward to kill with Anakin's in that deck.
Yeah, I think that's like some of the strong nature of it. I like the Darth Tyrannus early, but once you get into the Anakin range, then I do think it's appropriate that Anakin kills Darth Tyrannus cleanly.
Definitely,
I like that. That's good. That's
flavor
a flavor win. Flavor win. Grave Parliamentarian, yeah, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good in the sideboard. It's like unintended Palpatine's return hate.
Trench is everywhere crying.
Yeah, Trench. Call Trench. He's crying. This Talzine deck is fun.
You can just keep initiative this game so you can get a different perspective.
All right. What do we start with? I think we start into empty board. I think we start Krennic in case you Migs.
You have you have 3 Krennics and 3 Secret Stages in that deck, so like the target town's really hard to get value out of.
Yeah. I'll take initiative. You'll blast the shield off of Krennic. I'll give Krennic its comeuppance on the next turn. Or Migs' comeuppance. Okay. I guess that goes there. We'll fight Migs.
I will Kylo. Rep Resolve and draw.
I'll play the Grand Inquisitor. Okay.
The power. Of the dark side.
Will take initiative.
Nice.
Hard to know what I'm supposed to resource here. I guess it's you. Alright, I am going to play a Night Sister Warrior.
Kylo constructed.
You don't have to pay 3.
Just kidding.
I will take the initiative. Don't love.
I'll pass. Yeah, I was like, I don't actually have a play this turn. I had resourced a pillage earlier. I'm still not quite sure how to use the pillages because I think those are super like techy.
They're very important. I think if you.
I think they're really important.
Yeah.
And I just don't know how to use them yet.
Yeah. I think pillage is important because what you don't. I think if I had to give a theory of the game, okay, my theory of the game is this: if the Talzine player has 3 cards in their hand into a Kylo deploy, the Talzine player has won the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's too many things in here that answer the Kylo, right? If the Talzine player is playing from the top of the deck into the Kylo deploy, then the Kylo probably wins, right? All right. What do we resource here? Yeah, I don't even. Oh boy, it's insane. It's insane. I think it's the most important card. All right, we're going to attack with Night Sister Warrior, and I'm going to get the Force.
I'll discard lightsaber and draw.
I'm going to play a Karis into the board.
Smuggle long pike.
Means tapped out.
Yeah.
Talzine minus Long Pike.
Take initiative.
Deploy Talzine. Attack you for 3. Get the Force minus Long Pike. He now has 4 toughness. I can now Force throw him. Sorry, Force lightning him and pay the 2 and kill him. And then pass. How are you supposed to play this game when you draw cards you don't want to resource? No. We already talked about it. This is okay. Okay. Don't resource.
We play Annie. All minus.
All right, I am drawing a card. Tapped out. I'm arming Talzine to the teeth.
I'll discard Holocron.
Talzine is going to attack you for 2 and minus Anakin for 1.
Take initiative.
Oh, and buff Karis. Karis is going to attack you for 4. And then I'm going to Force Lightning for 6 Anakin and kill him. The Talzine -1/-1 is like, it just makes you hit breakpoints.
The Force Lightning is kind of crazy.
All right. Oh. I think it's something like that. The mace. Ooh, I think it's something.
You
like
probably
that.
don't always have to resource in that deck, right?
Yeah, I got
At this
I got
point.
Devastator in hand, and so I think there's
Okay.
a situation where you're at like 4 away from dead, and I can just Devastator and kill you, right? So I think you could get to 7 and stop, and there's probably times where you could stop on 6, but I do think Devastator is an important card for specific situations.
Is Anakin minusing or just killing Karis is the question. I'm just gonna kill Karis.
One open. You can't constructed lightsaber him here, so we let her go. If you could constructed lightsaber here, I'd give him the -/. Okay. I think I smuggle in another arm to the teeth.
Which of the missed?
Come at you for like a lot.
7?
7. Come at you for 7.
I'll take initiative.
Power of the dark side, you. I think the misplay there is not power of the dark siding Anakin. I think that's the misplay. Okay. Okay. Pass. Draw. Resource.
I do that.
She dies. I think I go for the win here. I'll just devastate you. I will do the 4 indirect damage to your face.
Zap it.
I will take the initiative.
Where is the snapshot replay? Did I forget to put him in the deck? Actually, no, I saw one earlier.
I think you discarded one. Practice my card drawing skills.
I'm an infiltrator skill. I hit you for 5.
There's 6.
6, yeah. And then pass.
I'll Tyrannus and fight Anakin. Actually, wonder if I'm supposed to leave the shield on there.
I'll pillage you.
Ooh,
what was it? Karis and a lightsaber?
Karis and
a
Grand
Inquisitor.
Grand Inquisitor. I'll take initiative, I guess.
Yeah, let's see if I can kill you. I will Kylo, snapshot, draw. Hit you for 6. I need to do 14 more?
16.
16 more?
I have 28 health, so you need 16 damage.
Alright, I have a Mahdi.
And you have a Holocron.
And I have Holocron, so Kylo.
Holocron, I think Holocron is enough, because the Holocron with the Mahdi attack is 8.
2 Holocrons and a constructed.
Yeah, so that's more than enough.
Woo!
Well, you only have 3 resources, so you'd have to.
Fine.
I think 1 Holocron is enough.
Fine.
I mean, you can
There's
play
2
the other
Holocrons,
stuff.
yeah.
You can play the other stuff if you want, but because you can Holocron yourself for the +2.
Yeah, true. Okay.
All right, you got it.
Woo! Woo! Sick. Let's attack for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Now, that was the game where I said I should do X instead of Y. Was that what I said multiple times in that game?
Yeah, I think so.
And I think that is the case. Now, it may have possible. It's possible that. No. That game was the clean breakpoints, right?
You did say about the.
It was the previous game.
The previous game was the Power of the Dark Side for the Anakin.
Yeah.
Right?
I should have powered Dark Side the Anakin.
Yeah.
That was the one where I said, that was the. I felt like that was the one misplay because
it did do. I died 12 damage.
I died to the damage of it. Yeah.
It's time for match.
I could have. I had the 4. I could have powered the Dark Side. I could have also have. I had a 2-drop I could have played, so I was trying to play around Force Throws. So I was trying to make sure I had something that my character wouldn't die to, but I also wanted to save the Devastator in hand because I felt like I had a Devastator had a pretty good chance of winning. So any damage early on the Talzine base? Yeah, right.
Win count is none. We're just starting.
All right, this is the
official match. Where's warming
official
up
match?
So I think Nathan.
I think it was 2
to 1.
Yeah, 2 or 3 to 1.
Just on the warm ups.
Yeah, I think everybody was reading for the Han 4, right? Because it's a sick deck. I don't think it's a mystery that the Jump to Lightspeed characters, with the exception of Vader, were hated out of the tournament. Right?
There's a Boba doing well, I think. There
was a Boba that did fine. There were some Jump to Lightspeed ones that did, but they were far fewer represented than like Vader. Vader was the one that was like primarily represented, right? So.
I think you're on point. Your comment about Chewbacca being like really good in that environment.
I think Chewbacca would have taken people to the house. Like if you have initiative, you play your 2-drop vehicle, and then you put Chewbacca on it. I think a lot of these decks, all of these Power of the Dark Side decks, just look at the Chewbacca. They blink a couple of times.
Well, and I guess Force Throw is kind of a problem. So like if Force Throw gets banned, Chewbacca's like way better.
I think yeah. And I think Force Lightning, you can Force Lightning and then kill the Chewbacca with a destroy effect of some sort. Or you can just like pull it out of the sky.
They at least have to tap out for that.
Yeah. But I think Chewbacca would have done pretty well in that room. There were a lot of blue-red hero decks that definitely didn't want to see Chewbacca, right?
I roll. You don't have the Force.
This is an awkward hand, but I think you have to keep it. I actually think this card. Have I rolled?
Nope. 5.
You have the initiative.
Migs.
Acolyte.
You get the Force. So it's only defeated. Okay. I'll discard Snapshot, do 2 damage to the Acolyte. Draw.
I'll take initiative.
I will target down.
I have the Force.
MS.
I'm gonna pass.
Thank you for 2.
I will pass.
Play Secretive Sage.
Pass.
I'll discard Battle Fury and draw and do 2 damage to base.
I'll play a Purge Trooper and I'll shoot the Secretive Sage.
I'll take Ganesh.
Pass.
We have 4 cards. I didn't draw an attachment.
My gamble paid off.
I'm gonna fight there.
I'm gonna Talzine's Assassin, the Secretive Sage. My gamble paid off.
Which?
I will take the initiative.
I'm gonna force lighting the assassin. Pass.
I'm going to play a Secretive Sage.
You don't force. I'll discard Constructed Lightsaber and draw.
I'm going to Force Lightning the Witch of the Mist. Kind of like an awkward total layer to...
No, one pike.
I'll just take initiative.
Pass.
We'll start with the Power of the Dark Side.
Anakin. Kill.
I'll play a Jedi in Hiding.
Take initiative.
Talzine into this empty board. Get the Force. I guess I'll deploy Talzine. I'll attack you for 3. I'll subtract Anakin. And then I'll pass. And I get the Force.
Two cards?
Two cards.
Village. The Jedi and a...
Okay. Yeah. Night Sister. Three open.
I did see the Chancellor Palpatine Blue. It was awesome.
I'll smuggle in Armed to the Teeth onto Talzin. It's possible I'm supposed to take my Jedi in Hiding damage there, but all I can.
I think I'd fight the Jedi.
Okay, I'm gonna make you discard a card.
I'll discard Force Throw.
Fight the Anakin. I guess I have to fight this Anakin. I would like we'll love for this damage to go to the base, but I literally can't let you have units.
I'll play Karis.
I'll take initiative.
I'll cycle Holocron. Pass.
Fight the Karis. I feel like I'm just going through the motions before I die.
I'll discard Heroic Resolve.
I'll play a Krennic.
Force Throw you.
Grand Inquisitor.
I can't do damage.
Oh.
I didn't want to deploy Kylo there. Still not sure I should be deploying Kylo.
I'll take the initiative then.
Yeah, you have the Force.
Yeah. No snapshot?
I had a fallen lightsaber. I do have snapshot, but it doesn't matter.
Fallen lightsaber, clean up Talzin.
Yeah. I have a heroic resolve, holocron, lightsaber, constructed lightsaber, battle fury, snapshot. I could say like draw power of the dark side or lose. Maybe that's worth instead of giving you like more draws at it. So I'll deploy and just like passing and doing literally nothing here. Constructed, battle fury, holocron, infiltrator skill. I guess you could also draw force lightning.
Depends on what toughness is. I guess I'm at probably enough to
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, we'll attack 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay.
And no need to do the holocron stuff.
Yeah, no sense in damaging him for me.
Yeah. You were at 6?
Yeah, you had to attack me.
I need more damage then. Okay, now I'll pass.
I've only done 3 damage. I guess I've been fighting.
Yeah, you've been fighting my stuff.
No force. No power of the force.
Ooh-wee.
Power of the dark side.
Ooh-wee.
I think dropping game 1's bad there, but I guess I think my hand was dog shit that
He was at 4. Okay. Either way, it was a Kylo who kills you.
I think my hand was dog shit, everybody.
Sideboards.
I was missing the I was missing
Did we play Raiders? Did we play Open Fire? I feel like Open Fire is good.
I mean, I think this comes in. Maybe not Planetary Bombardment, but I think these come in.
The Grenade Strike.
Key, Adamundis, and Anakin and Devastator all come in.
What comes out? Perils was not amazing. Mahdi seems like a liability. I know that Mahdi can like finish game fast, but I just feel like I don't know. I can never. There's no way I'm gonna stick him against you. Force throws.
That's the sideboard.
Is that crazy?
With the sideboard out, the
Is that crazy, guys? A Battle Fury, 6 cards. Okay, we don't need a Battle Fury then.
is Arm to the Teeth good enough? I think the units are dying too fast for Arm to the Teeth to be reliable. I think the Sun has to come out because one unit on the board is enough for me to win the game.
Maybe Force those coming out. It's insane.
I think the hot shots have to stay in. I think the Armed Teeth come out because I'd never have 2 units. Or like the board state where I have 2 units is extremely rare. This is 4, and that's 4. Okay. Sun, Armed to the Teeth come out. The Armed to the Teeth is nice to resource, so. What do you think about the card? We talked about it at the beginning of the stream, but we think the card probably needs to go. I think it's too powerful. I think if your opponent plays if everybody makes a gentleman's agreement to only play 1 force throw per game, I think it's fine. But I think the more force throws you draw, the more likely you are to win.
Try that.
I think most people in the game would probably agree that force throw is a little too good right now.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would really complain if they ban it tomorrow.
I guess I'll take initiative.
It had its time. This turn was its time.
Yeah. It's fine if it rides off into the sunset.
Yep, it can exist in Trilogy, it can exist in Twin Suns, still fine.
You can go hang out with Boba and Jenga.
Holocron Hangar Madi is really good. It is. I just think I'm going to win. If Kylo's deploying to win, I don't think Madi is the reason I'm going to win. In that
I don't like your chances of keeping Madi alive against Mother Talzine.
Like one single action Madi has to live, essentially. I guess like I can deploy Kylo like you claimed. I get rid of your hand.
Yeah,
like,
I think I've already lost the game if that's the case.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
I think that's most likely I have lost the game. If I claim into Justin having 10 resources and like the ability to deploy Kylo,
basically last game,
I have already lost the game. Yeah, I mean I didn't have a hand to play with, right? I think that was the
I like Madi as like sneaky game one for sure. And it's definitely better when your lists are closed.
You answered everything I play, and you answered everything I play cleanly, and you got rid of my hand. So my theory of the game is if I have no cards in hand and Kylo deploys, I lose the game. So, all right, we got some.
I want all these cards.
Action.
I want all these cards. Okay.
Garrus.
Same.
Take initiative.
Yes. Oh, I didn't pass there. I discarded this for resolve.
Oh, I'm sure you did. Judge. Attack you for 2. Get the Force.
Power.
No activation. I'm gonna play Jedi in Hiding.
I'll discard Constructed Lightsaber and draw.
I will take the initiative.
I will fight.
The Jedi in Hiding?
Oh, it's hidden. I'll fight your base.
That's what I thought.
Pass.
Ooh. Without Force Throw. I think this Talzine deck is good without Force Throw. I think it's totally fine. Yeah. I think it actually probably gets better because it's like curve is still basically the same. It's still doing all the same stuff, right? Okay. All right. How do we navigate this turn? We navigate this turn with we can fight Karis. We do want, but we also want damage on your base. But we also want to fight Karis. I think we navigate this turn by deploying Krennic to start with. I think we start with that.
A Fallen Lightsaber Karis.
Okay, you weren't supposed to do that. I am going to
didn't figure you'd like that one.
We can make her a fight her, make you. We can make her -1/-1, puts her to 4. But like a bunch of. You got 3 cards in hand. Alright, so I think the answer is fight, use the Force, make you lose a card, and get the damage into Karis.
Pillage. Discard. I'll attack your base for 5.
Okay.
Damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna play another Jedi in hiding thanks to Krennic's discount.
I'll take initiative.
I will pass.
You don't have force?
No force currently.
5 is a lot of damage. Wish I had like 6,000 more reps with this deck.
So
I would know exactly what to do here.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll take a base for 5.
Okay. I'll swing the Jedi into hiding there. I'll get the force. When it dies, I'll make you discard a card, spending the force.
I'll discard Snapshot. I'll target Town Krennic.
I will play Kianamundi.
I'll take initiative.
I will deploy Talzin. Talzin will attack your base for 3, and I'll resource or get the force. Give Karis last one, finish her off. And I'll pass. Ooh. I guess I resource this. I guess it's an easy resource decision, in fact.
Anakin -6 Gotti.
Okay.
I believe I have the shit. Yeah, I do.
Okay. Okay. Anakin -3/-3. Your Anakin.
Discard Holocron.
Talzin will fight Anakin and give him -1/-1. So you have taken a -4/-4 total, and you have taken 3 damage.
Take it.
I will pass. Nope, gotta resource one of these.
Raider 2 damage to Kiadi-Mundi to your base.
Kiadi-U for 5.
I'll discard Constructed Lightsaber.
Anakin U for 5.
Take initiative.
Talzin U for 3. Give the Raider -1/-1. Play an Acolyte of Beyond. Play a Talzin's Assassin. Pass. I'm going to point something out after the game.
Okay. Take your 4.
You have a snapshot?
Yeah, there's one in the discard. Boom.
All right, I lose. All right. I lose to a snapshot, by the way. Kylo just kills me here. Can anybody notice anything about this hand? Does anybody notice anything about the cards that I drew this game? Do anybody want to point anything out?
They're all units?
Does anybody want to take a stab at the cards that I drew this game?
Literal all units?
Okay.
Force lightning?
3, 7, 10, 14, 18. 18 cards deep. I'd get the draw 2 off Kita Mini, but I'd die. Before I finally draw, what happened? Where are the all 3 power of the dark sides are together in the deck?
Well, that sucks. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
That was a close game.
It was.
But yeah, I didn't draw any actions.
Boom. There you go. Kylo wins the championship. Galactic Championships.
I didn't draw any actions?
Fixed.
We're playing a card game? The cards I draw are based off of luck?
Oh, man. These decks are really fun, though. This matchup's fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of interaction. And there's... I mean, even not drawing, like I killed Anakin, even having no units, right?
Yeah,
like,
I was in trouble.
It was one of those. I actually think if I have a Force Lightning and a Power of the Dark Side, I probably win that game handily, right?
Yeah.
Because I could take out your space threat and then dispatch Kylo. So.
Yep. So that's
because I think the damage from the Raider was relevant.
It was super relevant.
I don't know how close I was to dead without the Raider damage.
I just counted it up. It was like 14.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Maybe
the Raider damage put me over the threshold.
Yeah.
Put me where
it was important. And plus the lightsaber damage from Karis earlier.
Yeah, Karis actually got a ton of damage in, and that's another one of those where if I have a Power of the Dark Side or a Tyranid, like I think there were a lot of live draws. I had a lot of live draws in that situation.
So, sorry, go ahead.
No, I mean it's whatever. We're done.
Okay, we're done.
We're done here.
Speaking of done, we're on vacation till
throughout
the rest of this week, and we'll be gone next Monday as well. So we're back next Wednesday.
Yeah. So it's like what 10 days. We'll see you in the month of August.
Yeah, it'll be August. So we're going to Gen Con. We're hanging out there. I don't know how much time we're gonna spend.
We're not playing Star Wars.
Probably not that much.
All the Star Wars stuff's all sold out anyway.
Yeah, but if you randomly see us at Gen Con, feel free to say hi. I probably will walk through the floor like one time. So
I won't because I didn't even buy a badge.
I'll go buy a bunch of art, probably is my plan.
Badges are like $140 or more or something these days.
That's crazy, dude.
I don't want to stare at people's strollers and backpacks that they didn't need to bring with them into the room.
Smash them like this.
Your 2-year-old in a stroller does not need to be on the Gen Con floor. I understand it may be a family vacation, but you don't need to take them.
Your giant luxury stroller.
Yeah, your giant double-decker luxury stroller. Just because you decided to have septuplets doesn't mean
don't make us suffer.
It doesn't. Yeah. Now, if you excuse me, I need to go back to modding the antinatalist subreddit.
We should end stream before we get into that. Thanks for watching, y'all.
We got to do the Futurama thing, the episode with the about the flag chewing with Zoidberg, where the Supreme Court issues the double whammy ruling. They're like, chewing up the flag is not constitutional. However, polygamy is, and the crowd's like, "Yay, boo! Yay, boo!" That's the tabletop royale experience. That's me if I start ranting about anything for any length of time.
All right, thanks for watching, y'all, and we will see you in August.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.